Okay, so it's currently about 3 a.m. Well, actually, no, it's getting on for 3:30 now. And I'm just about to watch the Oscars, which here in the UK, local time, starts at midnight. I was working for the last few days on my Oscar preview shows, my Oscar preview videos, and man, that was a lot of work. I only managed to release the first of the video, a rough version without proper descriptions, at 10 p.m, or it was closer to 10:30 local time, so about a couple of hours before the ceremony started. And then the last one wasn't finished until about 1 a.m. So by the time my Oscar previews had been fully out and had got all the proper descriptions, the Oscars had been going on for about an hour. And then I had to try and figure out a recording setup that I'm even remotely happy with, which was not helped by Purdy, who, yes, hello Purdy. My cat is not well behaved when it comes to technology, so she hasn't made things easy. Yes, that is a camera, Purdy, and if you knock it over, I will not be happy with you. So yeah, she hasn't helped things. And don't bite me. I love her really, but yeah. So it took me a while to get a recording set up that I'm even remotely happy with, and I'm not entirely happy with it. But I don't have a television in my bedroom, so I have to do it in my living room, and have to make do. So yeah, so I'm gonna do some reactions to watching the Oscars, the 2023 Oscars, and hopefully this comes out vaguely okay. No, Purdy, that is not an invitation to bite me. Yeah, you're not getting that on camera, are you? But currently my cat is attacking both my hands. No, Purdy! This is not a game. Okay, now the feline chaos has temporarily been halted. Let's get on with the 2023 Oscars.
Time to go make a movie.
Ow. And yeah, as soon as I say that, the cat starts knocking the table.
I want to say that I am happy to see that Nicole Kidman has finally been released from that abandoned AMC where she has been held captive for almost 2 full years now. It's good to have you back, Nicole. And thank you for encouraging people.
If I happen to have any American viewers, those AMC adverts that Nicole Kidman does, they're for the Odeon cinema chain here in the UK.
You look great.
Same adverts, different branding.
When I look around this room, I can't help but wonder, is Ozempic right for me?
And the cat is still rubbing up against this damn table and she will not stop.
Including Jamie Lee Curtis, Brendan Fraser, and Iwi Kwan were in a movie together. Remember which movie it was? Encino Man. 2 actors
In the UK, that's known as California Man, by the way.
For Oscars. The maestro John Williams, who is now the oldest nominee in Oscars.
Oh god, John Williams is actually in attendance. He's past 90 now. This cat is just not letting up.
And he's still scoring. You know what I mean? Nominated 53 times, he's won 5, which honestly is not that great. But good luck tonight.
Yeah, talk to Diane Warren. She's what, 24 nominations now, no wins. Oh, but she did get an honorary Oscar this year.
There are some things movies can do. He does have a point. I mean, how does the Academy not nominate the guy who directed Avatar? What do they think he is, a woman? What a... Thank you, ladies.
Honestly, I just don't think there were many good women directors this year. I mean, Sarah Polley, I think, had a shout. Maybe Gina Prince Bythewood, but no.
There are a number of excellent films and performances that were not nominated tonight, including Till and The Woman King, which are both based on true stories.
Yeah, let's get the Andrea Riseborough stuff right out front. How many times is that going to be mentioned tonight?
As is a small independent film. So, speech goes on too long. This year we're not going to play you off stage. Instead, we have a group of performers from the movie RRR who are going to dance you off stage. If you go too long, we're going to show your ass. So,
Now, I'm not sure if this is a good idea or cultural appropriation.
and Emily Blunt.
God's sake, and the cat is still biting my hand, so I missed what categories
Do
are.
any of those moves?
I can,
I
yes.
just like that as I walked out. Hello. We know the show just started, so we're going to get straight to the point. We're here to present the award for Best Animated Feature.
Ah, okay. Oh, for God's sake, cats! Alright, animated feature is going to be
Where does one
Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
capture the magic
Probably should be
that
Marcel the
is
Shell with shoes on, which is cute as
I don't know, but
fuck.
that's why we're here. So these are the nominees for Best Animated.
And let's
Come
think
on,
about
man.
it. Well,
Come on, it's a
hold
long
on a
night.
second.
Long night.
That word, animation, like many words, it comes from the mother tongue, Latin.
Oh my god.
Its root meaning.
Will you stop being fucking
We
crazy?
just need to keep this moving.
And now she's getting onto the microphone.
The Oscar goes to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
Of course it does.
I want to thank Shadow Machine and the crew up in Portland. I want to thank the
I'm glad that Del Toro's letting Mark Gustafson
I want to thank my beautiful wife,
do the speech.
and
Well, I assume that's Mark
Sebastian
Gustafson.
as well, and this man who was really the genesis of everything, including my drinking problem.
Animation is cinema. Animation is not a genre, and animation is ready to be taken. To
Yeah,
the
I
next
agree
step.
with him.
The
Animation
Award
is
help us
not a genre,
keep
so why do we get
conversation.
all
I would like
these
to thank,
kids
Netflix
movies,
and
basically?
for
It's
accepting
all kids
the trade
movies. I
and
mean, when you
also
go to Japanese
to make this
animation,
movie,
you've got
and I
really
wanna
interesting
dedicate
stuff
this to
going
my-
on.
the
So,
love of my
yeah.
life.
Last year's actor and actress in supporting roles.
Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it, because I was wondering how, Troy Kotzer, a deaf actor, was going to present the award, because it's best actress presents best actor and vice versa. Usually, won't happen with Will Smith this year.
Thrilled to be back.
Family art. It'll tear you in two.
I just don't think Judd Hirsch deserves this Oscar. Give it to Anthony Hopkins, give it to Paul Dano. Anthony Hopkins for Armageddon Time, give it to Paul Dano for The Fabelmans. But that performance? No.
There goes that dream.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that Barry Keoghan was really, really good in The Banshees of Inisherin. I just wasn't that impressed as I was watching it, but it's really, really grown on me. Oh, the bum bag.
And the Oscar goes to
Of course it does. There's a mixture this year of absolutely 100% nailed on certainties and categories which I think are just completely random. This is a hell of an ovation. I mean, like I've been saying, I think a lot of this is the narrative. I mean, here's a guy past 50 who basically had to give up acting for 30 years because Hollywood didn't want to cast Asians. So, yeah. I would have gone for Brendan Gleeson, but...
My journey started on a boat. Please keep your dreams alive.
Yeah, all too often these speeches seem very rehearsed, very, PR orientated. But I mean that would seem very, very genuine. I mean that is somebody who genuinely has just achieved everything he ever wanted to in his life.
Why can't you? Because it isn't nice.
I do like the way that this year they're not doing one scene, it's sort of a little montage of the performances. Oh, I hope it's not Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, I love Jamie Lee Curtis, but this performance, this film, I just don't think she was very good, and she wasn't better than Stephanie Hsu, who was in the same movie.
Jamie Lee!
Damn it! I mean, this is a Lifetime Achievement Award if ever there was one. It just wasn't as good as Stephanie Hsu, and it certainly wasn't as good as Hong Chow. But she deserves an Oscar, certainly. I mean, I'm not denying that. She's a great actress. She seems to be a great person, despite that picture of the kid in the wheelie bin. That was weird. Look that up. Actually, I've probably put... anyway. Yeah. Jamie Lee Curtis, the person, yes.
Stop!
The performance, no.
And I promised Janet Yang I wouldn't. We just won an Oscar.
So yeah, this speech is very rehearsed, very PR focused. Yeah.
We just won an Oscar. To my family, my beautiful husband, Christopher Guest.
Wow, I haven't seen Christopher Guest in a while. Yeah.
Annie and Ruby. My sister Kelly, we just won an Oscar. To all of the people who have supported the genre movies that I've made for all these years, the thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, we just won an Oscar together!
Okay, that's actually not a bad point. I mean, here is, arguably the original Scream Queen, and she's just won an Oscar.
Both nominated for Oscars in different categories. I just won an Oscar.
Okay, so it started out corporate and then it got heartfelt. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, I'll give it to her. That was a good speech.
Demonstrate how important it is for individuals to control their own narratives.
Oh,
when we get
Jesus.
To tell our own stories, we can
I wish you would stop doing that.
Here performing applause from Tell It Like a Woman.
I loved your documentary last year. Like this year's
overlooked in all the Will Smith versus Chris Rock stuff was the fact that Questlove's speech got completely overlooked because everybody was still reading from the thing. And here in the UK, Questlove's speech wasn't broadcast. There was technical issues. So yeah.
And it's just one of the techniques.
And Summer of Soul was awesome, although Flea was better in my opinion. Flea is awesome. My favourite film of 2022.
And the Oscar goes to Navalny.
Okay. thought it would be all the beauty and the bloodshed, but Navalny was actually my choice. I mean, Alexander Navalny's been well overlooked thanks to all the other shit that's going on in Russia at the moment. But yeah, this documentary was fascinating. That one scene where he talks to one of the people who actually poisoned him on the phone, that's astonishing. So yeah, Navalny was my choice.
To our Bulgarian nerd with a laptop, Christo Grozev.
Oh, he's actually there. Nice.
Christo, you risk everything to tell this story, and it's investigative journalists like you and Maria Pekchik that empower our work.
Oh, and she's, running the Navalny organisation while...
Dasha, and Zahar, thank you for your
and Yulia Navalnaya's there as well.
And thank you to everybody here.
Oh, those kids. They've grown up a lot since the documentary, which is not surprising.
My father is in prison just for defending democracy.
I wonder how that's going to be received in the political sphere. I mean, it's quite away from Sachin Littlefeather.
Well, look, most of the film and video we watch these days is short form. And these next nominees...
Okay, so they seem to be having last year's winners presenting this year's awards, because Riz Ahmed won last year's short film, live-action short film, which wasn't on the live broadcast.
An Irish Goodbye, Tom Barkley and Ross White.
Kel Sprees, that's on BBC One tomorrow.
And Rebecca Poussin. Le Pupille.
That's going to win. I mean, it's got produced by Quaron, directed by Alicia Rohrwacher, one of Italy's great directors.
The Oscar goes to An Irish Goodbye.
Oh! Okay. So BBC One's showing an Oscar winner tomorrow evening, or tomorrow night. I really thought La Pupille would win that. Because, I mean, it's on Disney Plus for one thing, and it's directed by Alicia Rohrwacher, who's a great director from Italy, produced by Alfonso Cuarón, and they gave it to, I'm not sure if it's British or Irish, but they gave it to this one. I haven't watched any of the shorts, I didn't have time this year. I'm stuck doing my preview videos.
This award is actually the second most important thing about today because it's this man's birthday. He's out here in Hollywood wearing a leopard print suit jacket. We'd love to use the rest of our time up here to sing for James. Happy birthday.
Okay, I might check this out tomorrow. Okay, this is kind of sweet. Now I'm stroking you and you're still trying to bite me. Stop trying to bite me!
Okay, and the Oscar goes to All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah, that was probably going to win, especially after, well, Top Gun Maverick didn't get nominated. I mean, that's one of the very few Oscars I might have actually given serious consideration to Top Gun Maverick, but yeah, once Top Gun Maverick wasn't nominated, which it was, everybody expected it to not only get nominated but actually win. Once it wasn't, All Quiet on the Western Front was the one. But yeah, it was fine. It was good.
Well, it's not my birthday, but I feel like it is. I mean, what an honour, Academy. Thank you so much. Thank you for everything. And my fellow nominees, your work is just outstanding.
Yeah, especially when two of them named Darius Conji and
But everything,
Roger
my entire
Deakins.
crew,
And notably those two films, that was the only nomination they basically got. I think.
better than I am.
I think that was the case. And
when I
Elvis,
was,
I don't think very many female cinematographers have ever been nominated, but the Elvis cinematographer was a woman.
They believed in me, and thank you.
And the Oscar goes to The Whale.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, they usually do go for the prosthetics, the big prosthetics, but given the amount of controversy there was about the fat suit, I'm a little bit surprised that The Whale won it, but
This pushed Fraser's weight into the severest extreme without covering his face and allowing for his emotional range of expression.
oh, it was digital, was it? Okay, this is I didn't know that. Huh. Okay, well that is impressive then. So yeah, I think this might be a sea change in the makeup and hairstyling categories. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I mean, but yeah, there were some other good prosthetics. I mean, the Batman, very good prosthetics. Elvis, very good prosthetics.
And the Oscar goes to Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Ruth Carter.
Okay. I wonder if she was one of the.
Designing costumes for Spike Lee's 1988 film School Days. Ruth Carter utilized 3D printing technology to create a crown and neckpiece for Queen Ramonda in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure if she's one of the women who won for the first Black Panther, but yeah, you can make a very strong argument for all those.
Nice to see you again.
Okay, so yeah, I think
Thank you to the Academy
she did win
for
last time.
recognizing the superhero that is a black woman.
And yeah,
She endured,
Jenny Bevan got nominated for Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris because she's Jenny Bevan. She's one of the few costume designers people actually know the name of. But you can make the argument that Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris, the costume design, was by Christian Dior, because that's the whole point of the movie. And then each different type of style. I mean, here with Black Panther, actually, when you've got the big sort of extravagant stuff, and then you've got the couture style, you've got the insane stuff that everything After All Once was doing. So yeah, you can make an argument for all different kinds. I have no problem with anything. Any one of those would have been fine with me.
Hello, everyone. Have you been
Wow!
so far?
The Academy President's going all out with that dress.
Audience, you make our job easier. I am so
I mean, you kind of expect some fairly elaborate dresses. I mean, that one that J.D. Pinkett Smith was wearing when Will Smith punched was extravagant, but that, I mean, the president of AMPAS wearing that? Really? Wow.
Here are the nominees for Best International Feature Film.
For Germany, All Quiet
The crushing inevitability of All Quiet on the Western Front.
From Argentina, 1985.
Although Close, if you haven't seen Close, if you ever get the chance to see Close, it's absolutely fantastic.
From Poland, EO, directed by
EO wasn't.
From Ireland, The Quiet Girl, directed by Colin Beret.
And the Oscar goes to Edward Berger.
Of course.
This is the 12th nomination for Germany and third win. All Quiet on the Western Front is the 8th non-English language film to be nominated for both International Feature Film and Best Picture in the
I mean, there's really nothing to say. I mean, it was going to be All Quiet on the Western Front. It was actually it was either the first or the second film that even got submitted to the Oscars. I can't remember which one was which, but it was The Quiet Girl from Ireland, which got nominated, and All Quiet on the Western Front from Germany, which got nominated for Best Picture as well. Those were the first two films that were officially announced as submissions.
So much to us. So I met so many new friends on this
But
movie.
yeah, I mean, the crushing inevitability of All Quiet on the Western Front.
An Academy Award by costume designer Lizzie Crisser. And the Oscar goes to The Elephant Whisperers.
No idea, never seen any of them, haven't got a clue. Oh, it looks like, well, okay, yeah, they are Indian, yeah.
And the Oscar goes to The Boy, the Mole.
Okay, that is the one of these shorts that I have actually seen, because that was on BBC One at Christmas. And it's actually very, very good. I liked it. I think it's based on a children's book. I mean, they usually do this at Christmas, BBC One. They have sort of like adaptations of picture books. But it was surprisingly deep. It was surprisingly emotional and raising very fascinating questions
I know the protocol is
for
to say
young
thank you a lot, but I'm British, so I'm more comfortable
young
saying
people.
sorry.
And the Oscar goes to All Quiet.
Okay, another one for All Quiet on the Western Front. I thought it was probably going to go to Babylon, but yeah. And what is Avatar doing in the production design category? That film's the whole point is it's all visual effects. Yeah, All Quiet on the Western Front. I think there's quite a few below the line categories that All Quiet on the Western Front's got now. 2, I think. Yeah, I think this is the second
so
one.
Much, dear Kelly. I'm completely blown away.
And the Oscar goes to All Quiet on the Western Front.
Really? This is a lot for All Quiet. And it did win the BAFTA.
Discovered piano at
Huh.
9 and formed his first rock band at 14.
But yeah, I mean, it was interesting seeing the diversity in the scores. I mean, you had an actual band being nominated for Best Score in Sonlax for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and then you had sort of like the very, very jazz-infused score by Jacob Hurwitz for Babylon, which I thought was probably going to win. And yeah, the much more traditional, much more low-key things like Volker Bertelmann and Castle Burwell. And how many times has Castle Burwell been nominated? It's been, I think it's been a few. But yeah, it's very low-key, very traditional. So yeah, lots of different approaches and all rubbing shoulders in this category. But this is turning into something for All Quiet on the Western Front.
Are deeply touched, and sometimes you have to make the screen
Are we
very small.
really in a situation where All Quiet on the Western Front could win?
Explosions happening.
Huh. Edward Berger's just got his Oscar in his lap.
No director wants to deal with this. Okay, what are you doing? Stop it.
Yeah, Elizabeth Banks seems to have a cold or something.
Why are you trying to score?
And also an incredibly
After party like everybody else.
impractical dress. I mean, I'm not sure if that was a scripted tripping over her dress or whether she actually did it, but yeah.
She doesn't. And the Oscar goes to Avatar: The Way of Water.
Of course it did. I mean, it's kind of the whole point of Avatar. I mean, and what I guess we now have to call the Avatar franchise is the fact that it is all visual effects. And James Cameron and the people around James Cameron had to invent entirely new techniques. I mean, to shoot motion capture underwater, which is hugely impressive. But my thought is, why? Oh yeah, you can do that, but do we need to invent entirely new techniques and spend years doing it for that? Did we really need that? But I mean, it's a huge achievement. So there you go. Okay, so I really thought that adapted screenplay was going to go to women talking, but with everything that All Quiet on the Western Front has been getting, I think adapted screenplay might be going to that. And original screenplay is probably a toss-up between Banshees of Inisherin and Everything Everywhere All at Once, would have thought. What is Florence Pugh wearing? That is a hell of a slit in that dress. It seems to be one of the big things this year is very, very big slits in the side.
And the Oscar goes to Everything Everywhere.
Okay, Martin McDonagh gets overlooked again. I wonder if this is the first for Daniels.
Daniel Schreiner, who is my confidence. He's the person who told me I was a storyteller and a filmmaker before I could even say that myself, and I would not be here without him. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. And to my fellow nominees, thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Okay, that was kind of nice. I wonder if they've still got stuff if they do get director and film. Okay, so now is this going to be All Quiet on the Western Front or women talking? I hope it's women talking.
Women Talking, screenplay by Sarah Polley, based upon the book by Miriam Payers.
Come on, women talking.
Women Talking.
Yes! Get in! Fuck you All Quiet on the Western Front. I mean, I did not like the movie. Well, not as much as some people did. And Sarah Polley wearing the tux. Nice. Yeah, that I'm pleased with that. I mean, that was a good speech, but you can definitely tell that Sarah Polley has a background as an actor. I mean, who'd have thought the little girl from The Adventures of Baron Munchausen would one day win an Oscar for writing a movie? And by the way, she also probably should have... I don't think she was even nominated for a documentary she directed a few years back. Well, it's probably close to a decade now, called Stories We Tell. I mean, that was a really, really great documentary. So she's one of those disgustingly talented people. Oh, she also has a best-selling book, a series of essays as well. So yeah, Sarah Polley is awesome, and I'm really, really glad that she got that Oscar. I mean, I'm now less concerned that All Quiet on the Western Front is actually going to win Best Picture, but it's getting a lot of below-the-line wins. I mean, from the little clips we heard, I mean, the score for All Quiet on the Western Front really didn't seem like much, but... So yeah, I do think it's probably going to be Everything Everywhere All at Once for both director and picture at this point, but we shall see. I mean, this is one of those categories that it's impossible for an amateur to know what to look for, you know, how much credit needs to be given to whom. But it's my guess is it would go to Avatar, because that kind of technical achievement is probably going to go to Avatar, although All Quiet on the Western Front has been getting a lot of below-the-line awards, so probably Avatar, maybe All Quiet on the Western Front.
And the Oscar goes to Top Gun Maverick.
Or Top Gun Maverick! Okay. So yeah, the film that saved cinema can claim to be an Oscar winner.
Once again, here are the nominees.
Okay, so this is getting an interesting one.
Applause from Tell It Like a Woman.
I think it's probably going to be Natu Natu, but I wouldn't say that Rihanna's has got a decent chance.
Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Honestly, I didn't think much of the Rihanna song, but it's Rihanna, it's inspired by Chadwick Boseman, so...
Alright, you guys are ready? Ooh. R.
Oh, wow, so a Telugu language song got the nod. Part of me thinks that this song Natu Natu is probably similar to a lot of stuff that is in Indian cinema. This is just the one that the Western world happened to see. I mean, the Rihanna song was okay. I like the Lady Gaga song, and I do appreciate the way Natu Natu, the performance on stage for Natu Natu was fantastic. Compared to that, Lady Gaga was just in a black t-shirt and ripped jeans, and for some reason very, very, very close on Lady Gaga's face, which was odd. And then Diane Warren. I mean, Diane Warren, I honestly think it's too late for Diane Warren. I mean, her songs mean, Nothing's Going to Stop Us Now, Because You Love Me, I Don't Want to Miss a Thing. These songs are a very particular type of song, which I think the world has moved on. I mean, like a Telugu language song, just one. The world has moved on, so unfortunately I think it's too late for Diane Warren, but she's going to keep getting nominated despite the honorary Oscar she got this year. But hey, a Telugu language song won the award. I mean, I suppose it's like, what was it, Chai Ho from Slumdog Millionaire, but that was an English film.
Elvis, Matt Phillip, and Jonathan Resnick.
Yeah, I think Elvis certainly had the most editing. Baz Luhrmann just, But I mean, Tar was very understated in the way it was put together, the way it was edited. So yeah, let's see.
Goes to Everything Everywhere.
Nice. Okay. Another one for everything.
This is too much. This is my second film, y'all. This is crazy.
That's not going to make the rest of the crowd jealous.
Here are the nominees for achievement in directing. Martin McDonagh.
Okay, so is this going to be Daniels? It looks like it's going to be Daniels.
And Daniel Scheinert, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Steven Spielberg, The Fabelmans.
Yeah, it just wasn't a good film.
Ruben Östlund, Triangle of Sadness.
And the Oscar goes to Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. Part of me would have liked to see Todd Field get that, but yeah.
Please welcome Oscar winners Jessica Chastain and Halle Berry.
So Halle Berry's replacing Will Smith. Kinda random.
These nominees showed intelligence, curiosity, and a commitment to revealing
Alright, so
humanity in every aspect of the
it's probably going to be Austin Butler, but I'm still crossing my fingers for Brendan Fraser.
Austin Butler, Elvis.
Oh yeah, I mean, Austin Butler, if he does win, will deserve it. But I think Brendan Fraser's really, really good in The Whale. Oh yes, I know it's controversial, it's divisive, all that kind of stuff, but I really like The Whale, and I make no apologies for that.
After Sun.
I mean, I was not a fan of After Sun, but I do kind of get this Oscar nomination. Apparently he's going to be in a new version of Carmen, an updated version of Carmen. I'm not sure if it's an actual singing, but I think Rachel Zegler's in it, so possibly. I'm not sure. And Bill Nighy getting an Oscar nomination, what is he, 76 or something like that? I mean, the epitome of Englishness is Bill Nighy in Living. Which is weird, since it's based on a Japanese movie, which in turn was based on a Russian novella, kinda. But yeah, there's and actually Bill Nighy's daughter directed a film called Alice Darling, which is really, really cool.
And the Oscar goes to Brendan Fraser.
Yes!
As a child.
Oh yes, I would have been satisfied if Austin Butler won, but yeah, the controversy didn't kill it.
It was written by Samuel D. Hunter, who is our lighthouse.
And should have got nominated.
I
mean, the fact that The Whale did not get Best Adapted Screenplay, I mean, fuck's
so that
sake.
we could see into your souls. I'm so grateful to you. Good night.
Yeah, I mean, some people, you know, they're very rehearsed and it's very PR, and some people, you know, are barely keeping it together. I mean, both him and Ke Huy Quan were.
Now, here are the nominees for performance by an
Okay, I think this is Cate Blanchett, but my choice would be Cate Blanchett, but it's either going to be Cate Blanchett or Michelle Yeoh for Best Actress, I think. Can't see anybody else winning it.
Obliterate yourself.
I mean, there is a really good performance in a really shitty movie.
People love you. They want you. Just that alone. It's worth anything.
Andrea Riseborough to Leslie.
Spent too much of my life hiding with people I don't even know. When I'm done with hiding, I'm done with being run off.
I don't want to be a good mom.
I mean, it was good, and I'm impressed that she managed to do it, that she managed to get a grassroots campaign together. I don't think she deserved it, and Michelle Williams certainly didn't deserve it. This is not a good role. It's not a challenging role. There's not enough to it, especially when people like Daniel Deadwyler missed the cut. I mean, yes, be pissed off with Andrea Riseborough for Daniel Deadwyler missing the cut, but also be pissed off with Michelle Williams, because nowhere near good enough compared to Daniel Deadwyler.
There is something out there. Something that explains why, no matter what, I still want to be here with you. I will always want to be here with you.
And the Oscar goes to Michelle Yeoh.
Okay, I got it wrong, but yeah. So that's 3 out of the 4 acting wins went to Everything Everywhere All at Once, including Jamie Lee Curtis. But I mean, at this point, I think Everything Everywhere All at Once is going to win the Oscar. And think about it, a film like that, but you know, we'll get to that in a minute. Michelle Yeoh kicks ass in more ways than one. She is an awesome person, she's an awesome actress, and I'm really, really glad.
And ladies, don't let anybody tell you you are ever past your prime. You never give up.
I mean, I was very impressed with her in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I do wonder how much of it was actually still her and whether there were any stunt people involved. But the fact that, I mean, what, she's in her 50s, possibly even 60s, and she's still doing the martial arts stuff, or at least a little bit. But she's also a great actress. I mean, Crazy Rich Asians, she was fantastic in that as well. So
the films nominated for our final award tonight brought movie theaters around the world back to theater.
Wow, he looks old, and he's doing another Indiana Jones movie. Let that franchise die, for fuck's sake. Okay, so it's going to be Everything Everywhere, but...
And the Oscar goes to Everything.
Yes. I mean, part of me would still like to have seen Tar win, because I think Tar is a transcendent piece of work in a different way than Everything Everywhere All at Once is. I mean, Everything Everywhere All at Once is what it says on the tin. I mean, it's a film about everything, and ultimately it is a film about a mother-daughter relationship, and it works. So, yeah, I mean, getting Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actress, and Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress in Short Round and Indie. Oh, James Hong's got the googly eyes on his bow tie. Okay, so that was the 2023 Oscars, and Everything Everywhere at Once got 4 out of the big 5. Yeah, and Jamie Lee Curtis. It wasn't the best supporting actress performance of the year. It wasn't even the best supporting actress performance in that film. I think Stephanie Hsu was better, and Hong Chau was head and shoulders above everybody else in that category, in my opinion. So I have an issue with that. I have an issue with All Quiet on the Western Front getting so many below the line categories. I mean, I always say that I'm not, an expert or anything. I'm an enthusiastic amateur, but the score for All Quiet on the Western Front didn't stand out to me. The little clips that were played, I mean, it's bland, generic, orchestral, swelling stuff that we've kind of seen time and time again. So let's have something different. Let's have the jazzy craziness of Justin Hurwitz in Babylon. Let's have the actual band doing a score in Son Lux for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Just giving it to the orchestral impact. I mean, I didn't agree with that, but as I said, I'm not an expert or anything. It's really nice the crowd singing Happy Birthday to the actor with Down syndrome for the live action short. Kei Ho Kwan's speech and Brendan Fraser's speech both were sort of the oh my god, I can't believe I'm here, I'm going to break down and cry any second. I mean, I'm not sure Brendan Fraser was actually making sense towards the end of that speech. There was some disjointed thoughts going on, but Sarah Polley's speech was very good, but it did seem rehearsed, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a different approach. Is there anything else that springs to mind? Probably not. I mean, it is very nearly 7 a.m. It's full daylight outside, and yes, my cat has stopped trying to kill me and is curled up in her little hammock. It's going to be interesting seeing the results of this, because the cat knocked the table and the camera enough that I'm sure the framing of this is all over the place, but this is a very ad hoc situation because I had no time to prepare it because I was doing my Oscar preview show until after the Oscar ceremony started. But yeah, I'm rambling now, so I guess that's it. I guess that was the Oscar reactions for the A Naomer channel, and I'll see you next time where I shine a light on cinema, both obvious and obscure.